knew you'd all come. Happy Holy Week. This is GJ McNuggets list of AEW top 10 wrestlers. Alright guys, before I do this list, honorable mentions go to Matt Hardy, Vanguard 1, The Bastard Pack, Hangman Page, Kenny Omega, and Brody Lee. The reason why is because Matt Hardy awoke to his debut just a couple weeks ago, guys, so they haven't been on the roster too long. Alright. Number 10 is Jake Hager. This man, if you guys have not known, is an AEW/MMA fighter, and boy, guys, he actually pretty impressed he can do all these moves. And he's facing Jon Moxley next week for the AEW title in a no-holds-barred empty arena match because of you-know-what. So, yeah, good luck to him in all his best endeavors. And he will one day be a champion in AEW. Alright. Number 9 is Dustin Rhodes, because Dustin Rhodes is simply doing things in his age right now that are pretty amazing. I mean, guys, the man is old and he still got game. He still does, so that's all I can say about that. And number 8, Sammy Guevara. I'm not going to call him what Chris Jericho calls him because that'd be offensive to people probably. But if you want to know what they call him, watch an AEW episode with Chris Jericho in the Inner Circle, and yeah. But this man, I've seen him wrestle a couple times, and yeah, he's alright, but I mean, that's why he's number 8 on the list. He's not those amazing moment type of guy, but he can still do it. Number 7 is Santana and Ortiz, and I know what you guys are going to think. This list might be a list of Inner Circle members. It most likely probably is. Yeah. I mean, Santana and Ortiz, in case you don't know, former members of LAX and TNT Wrestling. So basically, guys, that's who they are, in case you didn't know. And Santana and Ortiz have been around the world. They've been doing this for quite a while, and frankly, I'm impressed with their run in the tag team division. I mean, they could still do it. They could still basically capture the AEW tag titles, which are being held by the best friends, Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. But who knows? Maybe later on. Alright. Coming in at number 6 is Pentagon Jr. and Rey Fenix. The reason why is because they're number 6 is because I've seen them in couple of matches, and you guys gotta watch their matches because their high flying ability and the way Pentagon Jr. does his moves, and towards the end you see him with that black tongue with black stuff coming out of his mouth. It's pretty amazing, but at the same time pretty gross. But yeah, so you guys gotta check it out. Alright, number 5, Darby Allin. Darby Allin is like this version. Picture Tony Hawk, a skateboarder, but wearing face paint. That's who Darby Allin is. Darby Allin is a guy who basically doesn't care who's on top. He just wants to get the job done. Respect him for that. And also, he is a man who I've come to know a little bit in the ring and respect. I mean, when he hits people in the back with a skateboard, it probably hurts. But, we don't know. Number 4 is Mr. Chris Jericho himself, and the reason why he's number 4 is because he was the AEW champion, but he lost to Jon Moxley, who I'll get to later on this list. But ever since his loss, it feels like Chris Jericho's gone from this, the top of the company, to this. Woo! In less than a year. But, what can you say? I mean, Jericho wasn't meant to shine overnight. But number 3 is the Young Bucks, because their super kicks are, guys, they're very, very cool. So basically, yeah, they can super kick the shit out of anybody, and God, when it hits your face, one time on AEW, some guy's tooth, like if you literally slow the video down, I don't know what video it was, but it feels like the tooth is literally coming out of the guy's mouth, which is not good. But anyways, they got dentists, so. Number 2 on this list is the American Nightmare himself, Cody Rhodes, because he founded the company of AEW, and the president is Tony Khan. In case you guys don't know who Tony Khan is, he's the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he put money up on his company. And this was like a big risk for him being an NFL owner. It was also a big risk for Cody putting up his money and his namesake. But guys, they've been beating NXT like the past couple of weeks in my opinion, and last week they came very close. I don't know if those ratings are accurate, but they missed it by this much. But yeah. And number 1, boys and girls, drum roll please, Jon Moxley. The reason why he's number 1 on this list, guys, is because he's the AEW champion and he don't take shit from nobody. He whooped Kenny Omega's ass. He whooped Chris Jericho's ass. He's been whooping ass, taking names. And basically, like, this man can pretty much do anything. So if I were to pick between Jon Moxley and Jake Hager winning, I'd say Jon Moxley's gonna win, even though Jake Hager wants to prove something. But yeah. So that's about it, guys. I think this video has gone on long enough. I don't want it to go any longer, so I'm gonna do a shout out to Top 10 Wrestling. His channel is up there, so get up there with him. And in the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna do my WTF Moments in America, even though I said I'd do that first, but I don't want to depress people on Holy Week, so. This is GJ McNuggets. Have a happy Easter, somewhat, if you guys can. And if you guys want me to do more of these lists, write it down in the subs below or comments. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hope you guys have a happy Holy Week, and peace out.